What up, pressure wash help? Hey, Jason Guyman here, and today I'm going to talk to you about Google My Business. So, this is a Wednesday night. I'm going to talk to you. I always talk about marketing on Wednesday, and Google My Business is one thing that can grow your business. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. It's not now there. You can spend some money on Google Local and that, but this is something that you can spend money on, or you don't have to spend a lot of money on, and you can actually show up in Google My Business. Now, I'm going to show you how to show up in Google My Business, and I will show you how to things that you can do to help you get shown in Google My Business. So, again, I'm Jason Guyman here with PressureWashHelp.com, and I'm going to talk about Google My Business here. So, the very first thing here we're going to go here is I'm going to go here and we're going to go right here, and it's talking about Google My Business right here. So, we go to google.com/business. And we can sign in and get a free thing. And you really don't even need a website. You can actually build a website through the Google My Business here. And the great thing about that is if you don't have a website, at least it's something to get you started. It'll get your name out there. It'll get your information out there, and you can rank a Google My Business site without ever having a website. You can start showing up in there and getting that stuff for free. And that is the great thing about Google My Business is, I'm going to show you where it's at and how it works and all that kind of stuff. So, while I see I'm getting some few people on here now, good evening. Again, if you have any questions, I will have answers at the end of this. So if you put any questions, I'll kind of go through. But I got Kevin, love learning from you. Hey, I'm glad I can help you out. Hey, Jason from your contract and business, Mr. Dale. What's up, James? So I'm going to just, like I say, mostly this is all going to be about Google My Business, and then we'll move on from there. So the next thing is where does Google My Business show up? So this is something that is very, very important. So this is the Google Guide here is right here is what you're going to look at. So the very first probably three are going to be ads. So these people are paying to be here right here. So these people are paying to be here. That you can pay anywhere from $2 a click to $50 a click. It just depends on how many people are out there and how many people is playing the game. So Patriot Power Washing, he started last year. He's doing really good. American Soft Wash, he's hitting it pretty hard this year. So it's gonna be interesting to see who all is gonna be playing this game. But this here is a game of how much money you can want to spend to try to get it. Now, I do offer services. I do have training in my membership of how to do this and how to get your negative keywords and all that kind of stuff. So the very next thing we have is Google My Business. Now, this is how we show up, and this is where we want to show up. Now, Great American Soft Wash is paying to be here right now. So if you click on that, would be anywhere from $5, $20. It depends. Most of the time I can get clicks around 12 bucks is average. 8 to 10 depending on that. So I have done a Google My Business here, and it's right here. So this is me. Now, one reason why it's showing me here is it's not because I've optimized this. It's because this is the location that I'm at is why it's showing me, because it knows one of the things that makes relevance of where you are to the searcher here is how close they are to you. So Google, that is one thing that you can't really finesse too much. Now, there is some ways that we can make, try to add pictures with names and take pictures in that location, and that will help try to get a little bit, but really that's something that we can't overcome, that one. So that is something that we can't overcome. So some things that we can overcome is 111 reviews for Power Pro Wash, which is Benjamin. And then I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's not too far away either. So this is where we want to show up. Now, people say, well, what about SEO? So SEO, local SEO, deals a lot with this right here. Other SEO deals with, okay, so we got to scroll on down. So this isn't nothing. Then we're going to see videos. So, we can maybe rank in some videos, but, as many videos as I put up, I'm still not ranking any of those videos. Oh, and then we got to deal with pressure wash, Angie's List, and all these other ones. Now, some of this is so this company right here, I bet they have spent $20,000 or $30,000 on SEO trying to get to this #1 spot up here. Now, our site, the site that I built, used to be up here, and until today, it was up here. I think I know what's going on because I searched, and they got some stuff on the backside of that website that is not good, and that is why Pressure Wash Cincinnati is no longer there. I'm no longer there either, so I'm not letting them know that, hey, you've done fallen out of the ranks because you got stuff that is on your website. So when people pay, like I say, they're paying I bet they've spent $20,000 on trying to get to this #1 spot here, and they're still not there. So, you just got to remember, this here is probably the gold mine right here. This is a great place to get into. This right here is the gold mine. So I'm gonna talk a little bit how to get there and all that kind of thing. So first thing is, like I say, we're gonna go to Google My Business, sign in. If you don't have a Gmail, you will need a Gmail. So once you sign in, you're gonna come to, and you're gonna see this right here. So you're gonna actually see it right here at home. So this is what it's gonna look like. I had built this one when I got courses in there on pressurewashhelp.com/there. And this is, if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/training, these are all my courses that I have put, and this is when I made this listing here. So with that being said, these are some things that we need to do. So first thing is we need to go into info, and in info, we need to make sure that we fill out all information. So pressurewashhelp.com. Once we fill this information out, then we're going to get it verified. I already got this one verified, but we're going to need to get a postcard. To get that postcard, you're going to need an address. If you can get a commercial address, is best. Sometimes they can fuss with even residential places. So that is best. The thing about P.O. boxes is a no. Google will not let you do Google will not let you do that at all. That is a big no with a P.O. box. So you have to have a business address is best, but most of the time I can usually get your home address done. So right now I do not have no home address in here, so people can't see my address. So this is the way I do that. The next thing is we're going to fill out our service areas. Now I just filled out a boatload of just big cities because I'm using this for a little bit different than what most people are normally. So this is where you're going to hit cities around, if you got counties, you're going to use counties. So like we have 3 counties in northern Kentucky here. So Boone, Kenton, and Campbell. That's what I'm going to put in there. That's what I would put in there. If I was in, and then I would put Hamilton County, and that would cover all of Cincinnati. I'd put Claremont County. That gets the east side. I'd put Butler County. That gets the north. So that's how we would want to put our counties of where we're going to be at here. So the next thing is our times. Try to put the times that you're actually going to be answering the phone. Don't just put 24 hours like I did here. Sometimes that can actually hurt you a little bit. So that is something you really want to put the 8 a.m. to whatever that you're going to be answering that phone. And then you can add the special hours. These are for Christmas time, that kind of thing. So that's kind of one of those things that isn't really nothing made. Then we have our phone number here. This is actually a Google Voice for me. This isn't my personal cell phone. This is a Google Voice. Now, this right here is what we can name our business here at Pressure Wash Help. So if I type in at Pressure Wash Help, it will take my customer to my Google My Business listing. And here's where they can give you a review right here, real easy. Now, with that being said, there's another way we can do a review link that I put in my videos that will actually automatically bring up that review link when you click on it. And so what you can do is, and reviews are very important. So what you can do is if you have a WordPress website and you know stuff about WordPress and that, you can download Pretty Links right here. Pretty Links is a WordPress plugin, and what you do is you will put the address you want it to go to. So I would do pressurewashhelp.com/review, and that would actually take me to where I need to do that. So for instance, I have like for here I have pressurewashhelp.com/t-shirt. So what is that? That's going to take you to this website right here where I'm giving away a free t-shirt. So if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/giveaway after this video, it will take you and sign up here and it's going to give you a couple options that you need to do. But I will be giving away a t-shirt at the end on next Sunday is my goal. So Sunday is when I'm going to give that t-shirt away. So with that being said, you know, that's what a Pretty Link does, is it just takes it to where you want it to go, and it's just an easy way to be able to get it there and do that stuff. So, you know, Pretty Links work good. At Pressure Wash, this is how you get that through the right here at Pressure Wash. Pressure Wash Help will actually take you to the Pressure Wash Help page, the reviews. And if I personally has helped you out, you can go to at Pressure Wash Help and give me a 5-star review. I'd appreciate it very much. I do read them. I do every time somebody gives me a compliment or something that I've helped them or that, I've been taking pictures of it, and that way I can. Sometimes you need that, even in your own business. Sometimes you need that little lift up, because guess what? You're going to get the haters. You're going to get the customers that you're like, am I really wanting to do this stuff for a living? You will get that. So sometimes you need that, you know, that a boy to give you that lift. So that's why I'm making a whole Data Boy page, and it's not no more. I mean, it is some of it that I can post on my website, and you know that I've helped people. But again, this is something that I use personally. That, and a lot of people do this. Just when you're down and you got struggles, and you can go look at that and be like, hey, this ain't that bad. I can get through that, you know. And so that is the great thing about that. So if I've helped you out, if you want to write me, you can go to at Pressure Wash Help and write me a review, and I would appreciate that. So how else can we get in there? So what we need to do is like I say, obviously we need to make sure we fill out everything on here. Products. We really don't have products, but we do have services. So services, we can actually go in here and fill out these services, and it will help with stuff. So a house washing for 2,000 square feet or less, $299. We can do the next one, in that way that will help us out there. The next thing is we can do is obviously here. This is the description. This has 750 words right here. 750 characters. We want to fill that out. We want to use kind of the cities that we are, and we also want to use the some keywords in there. So like house washing, pressure washing, roof cleaning, some things that we do in there. So that is some things that we want to do in there. An opening date, you can put that. Add photos. This is a whole nother beast of a thing right here. So when we add photos, we want to make sure that so I've added some photos. So when I added these photos, I want to make sure that I am adding, I I am naming that file like deck cleaning PNG or deck cleaning .jpg or deck cleaning Cincinnati.jpg, deck cleaning or deck cleaning Newport JPEG, so that we want to name them pictures. So this is very important that we want to name those pictures. And all we got to do is we can do video at work. I like doing showing those people when you're working. That way, when you show up, they've done looked at you. They done know you. They done know that if you're in uniform or if you wear the crappy clothes and it looks like crap. So this is important to show your image. This is a great Google My Business is probably the best way to social proof your business at all. 100%. Google My Business. Show your team. If you have a team, if you got somebody answering the phone, kind of showing that, hey, I'm answering the phone and all that kind of stuff. And not only that, the guys out in there, you can, there's actually some more, but I don't have them on here because the way I did it is, the exterior, where you work at, all that kind of stuff. Them are some great things that you can do. So this is something that photos that you can definitely do. Right down here is the website. So again, if you don't have a website, you can fill it out. It's not real hard. It's not difficult to build one at all through here. Is it going to look great? Well, probably not. But is something better than nothing? Absolutely. So, get started. It's going to walk you through. You got different themes. You got edit. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult to get you up and running on a website. So the next thing is if we turn on messaging, you've got to use your phone to be able to do this. You have to do it through the app on your phone. Through the app on your phone, it will actually add a button so somebody can message you through Google My Business. This is another great thing. So right here, you can see you either got to download the Google My Business app through Google Play or the App Store. So that is something. Insights. This is a good thing to see kind of where people are. I've showed up in 47 searches, and I'm not even a pressure washer. So that's what I'm saying is this is and it will tell you what people are searching for. Power wash company near me, pressure washer near me, pressure washing near me, engine cleaning near me. Why I come up for that, I don't have a freaking clue, but that's what I did, and it kind of gives you that information. Some other things you can do is post. Google My Business post. This is a way that you can for sure get out there and this is something even as of right now, you can start posting. They only last 7 days, and then you need to post again. So they last 7 days, and then you need to post again. So this is something that you can add an event, add an offer, add a product. You can do all kinds of things here with post. Post is a great way. This is something you can do right now. And when you start adding this up here, when people do start searching, Google's going to be like, hey, he's been doing this. They will reward you for that. So, add posts. So this is something of what you can do also. And then lastly, you need to get reviews. Again, I kind of showed you how to get reviews. Look, Jeremy gave me a review. Thanks, Jeremy. Jason has helped our business grow tremendously. One of the best in the industry. Jeremy, I've talked many times on here about Jeremy. He's a one-man show and works with a deaf guy. So I don't know if his deaf guy still works with him, but he works with a deaf guy, and he making $150,000 this year. So you can do it, dude. You can do it 100%. So it's not that hard in the end. So again, this is something that reviews will help your business. And the next thing with reviews, right here with the reply button, it's always good to reply back to your reviews, whether it is a good business review or a bad business review. If it's a good review, then we want to use some keywords that really help maybe grow your business. So on this one is Jason helped me grow my business tremendously. So I would want to reply, hey, thanks for the great review. Thanks for letting us have the pleasure of washing your house, da 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 da, that kind of thing. Don't just say thanks for the review. You want to kind of add those keywords that may actually show up in there. You never know. So them are some. That's what you want to do. So reviews are very important. Like I say, this is something so important that I would email every customer after every job to get a review. And even if they give me a bad review, guess what? Make lemonade out of lemons. You know, if it's a bad review, obviously we want to try to get it off of Google My Business. So, you know, but then there's just times that you just got to be like, hey, this is what I did. I'm sorry that it's not to your satisfaction. You know, this is how we do our business, da 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 da, that kind of thing. So that is something that you definitely want to that you definitely want to make sure of. So that way you can be you know, you want to be polite, but sometimes you just got to be like, hey, this is what it is. Because here's the thing. Even if you get a 1-star review and customers come and look at your Google My Business and you got a 1-star review and you didn't respond to it, or maybe you got 5 1-star reviews and you got 100, rest of them, you got 100 5-star reviews and you got 5 1-star reviews, then those people are going to be like, well, are the 95 people real, or were they just given to them? And then why didn't they respond back to those 5 people? So this is something that reviews are very important also. Reviews will definitely help you out in the long run. Also, I already talked about info, products, all that great stuff. I think I already hit everything up here too. So again, just remember, I know where I was going to go to. Again, remember, when we go to our phone and we look up pressure washing, you know, there's one swipe, you know, them are all ads that people are paying. 2 swipes, we're down into this right here. So this is very important right here in the Google My Business world. This is something that I really push a lot is Google My Business. Google My Business is definitely by far something that you really need to pay attention to. Because again, if you look, you can keep swiping and swiping and swiping before you ever get down here to the organic, the SEO, and then you get Angie's List and stuff like that. So, you know, this is very important. And you got to remember, Google My Business and Google themselves, you know, I forget what they say. It's like 50 to 60% never even open a website anymore. Most people are looking for questions and they go right here, and this is where they'll look at for their questions. So, but this right here is where they will look for their questions. So this is very important right there. So Jason, well, let me go to another screen here. So Jason asked, I want to buy not just your negative keywords, but also positive key. Can you add some? I will, if you, and you can find that at, I don't remember where I got that at. You got to go to pressurewashhelp.com/training, and it's in the membership now. I've actually taken it off of the one-time buy. I haven't added. No, I'm not, baby. I'm not. I have not added more keywords positive, but I will go in there and add some positive keywords because I can do that, and I'm planning on adding what what some good ads are too. So, but again, Google My Business is probably one of the best things you can do. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. It doesn't. You can definitely do that. And again, if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/giveaway, I am giving away this T-shirt here. I'm being stupid again. It didn't hit my scene. So pressurewashhelp.com, there I got my t-shirts here. If you go to pressurewashhelp.com/t-shirt, it will actually take you to all my t-shirts that I got for sale, just because I needed some shirts. So let's see if I can spell that right, not the wrong word. Um, Nope. Yeah, there we go. So Teesprings. So I do have other shirts on here that I did put on here. There's some that I like, some that I didn't like, but I've done got them on here. But stay back 50 feet. These are the ones that I just put on there, sweatshirt. So talking about that right there, if you all let me find this left. This is for, again, pressurewashhelp.com/washathon. And I'm going to have I think I bought 10 or 12 t-shirts to take down there that I'm going to be doing giveaways while I'm down there. So I did, I don't like that behind I got to fix my little, look, wrong way. So pressurewashhelp.com/washathon. Definitely get in before January 31st. That way you can put in the discount code on it, and it's only $7.99. If you find two people, you can go for $500 a piece, and then you're only at $1,000, and the discount code for that is double something, I believe. You can look at the bottom of that, pressurewashhelp.com/washathon. I will be having my shirts down there. I'm going to be bringing some on some of these shirts here. I'll show you here. These here up here at the top are actually bleach resistant. These down here are not. These up here, this one here is too. It's 100% polyester. I don't make a whole lot off these shirts. I make like $5, $10, because I kept them cheap instead of going real high. But all these shirts here are 100% polyester, so you can actually clean in them and not worry about getting bleach all over them. So that is something that I did. All right, so let's get some questions here. I think I hit everything. Again, if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/training, I do have negative keywords in there, and I do have all my my Google My Business stuff detailed in there. Let's see. Let me go up here a little bit of ways so that way I can just double check, so that way if anybody's got any questions. Google My Business rocks. It does rock. This is probably one of the best things you can do for your business is Google My Business. Google My Business. All right. Always watching your stuff has helped me out a lot. Just starting my pressure washing business. Can you tell me if I need insurance? If so, what insurance company? Thanks. Yes, you need insurance. You need general liability insurance. I think there's been talking, but general liability, usually you can get it. You can get it fairly cheap. I'm still waiting on my Gmail stuff to come in the mail, all for your verification. Yeah, you definitely have to get your verification. Let's see. Let's see. What do you mean? Okay, this is a lot of questions about that. All right, I'm getting down here now. Wow, what the hell? You pay for that? Oh, that's for the insurance stuff. That is right. The cost of doing business. It costs money to make money. It does cost money to make money. You got to spend money to make money, whether it's in marketing or whatnot. Great topic. I did set the tone from the talk. Let's see here. I already talked that. What's up? So if you got any questions, just let me know. I'm getting down here. Want to double my business, but now have doubled the cost and profit stays the same. How do you overcome that? I want to double my business, but now that the double the cost and profit stays the same. This is one of those that you have to. It's tough because not necessarily tough. It just depends on what you're looking to do. If you're going to be a one man band, you can yes, is it going to cost you money to go out and buy, certain things? Absolutely. Are you wanting to double your business and you got 2 employees and you're wanting to go to 4 employees? Then yes, it's going to cost you more, because here's the thing with having employees. When you got employees, you got the cost of the employee, obviously. You got payroll taxes. You got all the other insurances that go along with it. And there goes all your money out the door. So that is some things that you do have to do. So if you stay by yourself, then really the only thing you're going to have is marketing cost. Try to just put out 10%. If you can put out 10% to marketing, you could probably blow your business up. Even go up to 15, and don't think about that it's spending money. Oh, I'm just spending money. No, yes, but think of it as you're investing in your business. Because if you don't invest in your business, well, I'm not going to invest in your business. And there's ways to invest in your business. One way is time. You invest in time. The other way is open up your wallet. There's 2 ways to get customers. You either take time or you open up your wallet. That's really how you get customers. And you got to do one or the other. And if you're taking time and don't get off the couch, then you're not going to grow your business. Let's see. Only 2 likes. Hey, Jace. Is it possible? Yes. I'm new and still learning. Hey, and you know what? This is a good way to learn. Just want to say thanks for helping me on our baby business. You've answered my emails and I enjoy your videos. Oh, somebody had asked about, Yanis asked about the trailer build that I did last couple weeks. The video actually I put out today, right before this one. The video I put out for today is part of the trailer build. So that series will come out within the next couple weeks. I don't know when. It's all in it. I got some things that I got to do. I'm putting it in my membership right away. So it will be in my membership right away at pressurewashhelp.com/training or membership, either which one you want to go to. It will be in there, just because I can upload it in there and I don't have to do a lot of other things to it. We talked about 50-gallon drums for soap and buffer. Do they need to be specific color? Not sure if there is a difference in each drum. Might sound dumb, but I've heard this before. So it is, they don't need to be different colors. The soap tank if it is clear, can actually cause the soap to go bad because the sun can actually degrade it a little bit. But then again, the blue and black drums can actually degrade it the other way, because then it might allow it to get too hot. So you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't, if that makes sense. Talking about insurance, my insurance yearly is over $1,300. Another quoted me $2,700. Yep, that's part of the fun. Having good reviews has gotten us jobs, no question asked. People literally invite you into their homes like they have known you for years. Because and how did they find that? They found that by going to your Google My Business and having other people say, hey, this guy is good or this guy sucks. So this is something that you definitely need to do. I only said you're one of the best because now I am the best because of training. That makes you the second best. I love you, Jeremy. I need to come up and have some meet up with you one day. I got a quote for general liability for $750 from an independent agent in Tennessee. Yeah, and that's something you can go to your local agent. Sometimes they can get you insurance. Your pressure washing help site is like gold. Well, thanks, Curtis. I am planning on putting a lot more stuff in there. Some of my videos I'm planning on putting in there, and All kinds of good stuff. I got all kinds of stuff coming down the road. Oh, talking about coming down the road, I am going to build an 8 gallon a minute from the ground up. Actually, I bought the engine, the Predator engine. I bought it the week of Christmas because it was on sale where you could get it for $649, I believe it was. So I bought the motor. I'm actually going down to Russ, I believe. I'm going to call one other place and see how they are on price. But I'm going to go down to Russ and pick up all the other parts. So when I build this, then the next thing I bought this morning is I bought a nice aluminum trailer. And what I'm going to do is I'm building another trailer rig. And this rig will be for sale. I'm probably going to ask, 10,000 for it is kind of it's probably worth a lot more than that. I've seen other people's trailers going for a lot more than this. For an 8 gallon a minute, but it will be an 8 gallon a minute trailer. I think it's going to be around eight. I might be between 10 and 12,000. I haven't decided on what I'm going to actually charge, but it will be an 8 gallon a minute. It will have a roof pump with the mix valves. I'm going to build it all, and the reason why I'm building it all that way is because I want the videos for it. The video is worth more than what the trailer will be worth. So I want the videos of how to do it. And when I build these, it's going to be a how to, do this, this, and this, and this. So that is what I will be doing. Jason, we spoke briefly about the issue with DOT. The patrol officer I spoke with even said that after my buffer tank exceeds 120 gallons, there is a specific tag you need to carry, currently running 100 gallons. And actually, it's 100 gallons. If you carry 100 gallons of bleach, and it don't even have to be bleach, it can be a 50-50 mixture, but it can be, at that point, anything over 1,000 pounds is where it gets you. Mr. Raymond, have you done EDDM? How was it? It wasn't very good. But we didn't do the thing with EDDM. Every direct door mail is you have to go and you have to do it 4 times. This isn't something that you can mail one time and think it's good. This is something you got to hit that address. And then 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, hit it again. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, hit it again. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, hit it again. This is something that you got to kind of pinpoint down, and then you just hammer them with the mail, and you just keep sending it. And you got to remember that you have to the return on them postcards. People might hold on to that stupid postcard for years. We had one that called like 2 or 3 years because they had our postcard. So that is how that works. Does longer hours of operation in Google My Business help you rank better on Google late at night in case if someone's pressure washing late at night? I don't know if it's really going to help you. It might help you just because it's there, but most people ain't going to answer their phone. I watched another YouTuber that said he is using straight SH, no water, no surfactant. I've never heard anyone else say this. Are you doing that? Did I misunderstand him? I don't know about no surfactant. I would at least use surfactant. I mean, you can do whatever. But the one guy I know local that downstreams and he goes straight. You just got to be careful going straight. And you start getting in them hot 80-degree days and dry, you'll start burning up stuff. So that's where you got to be careful. And you're going to go through twice as much bleach too. I'm just starting out this year, and the big guy in my area already uses ResponsiBid. My suggestion on how can I compete with someone that is well established and using that? Use ResponsiBid too. I mean, it's not that hard. Use ResponsiBid. You can go to pressurewashhelp.com/ResponsiBid. Buy me a cup of coffee when you click that link and sign up through there. You just got to make sure that just because you're using ResponsiBid, it's not really just about using ResponsiBid. ResponsiBid is all about the email sequence. You can do the same thing if you're using House Call Pro. I know you can do it through House Call Pro because I just had a guy send me He's in my membership, and he paid for, and he got the my email sequences. And on day 14, guess what? It closed. Like I say, day 14 is like the magic day that closes for us. Day 14 is that special day that we send out an email basically saying, hey, we know you're looking and we know other people ain't giving it. So guess what? Come back to us. And so that's what he said. He said he sold a $500 job that he would have never sold if he didn't have my email sequence. Chris, extreme weed killer, not housewash. I sold my first job before I ever had equipment by watching channels like this. Turned out to be a venture that is addicting. It is very addicting, dude. And I don't blame you at all starting out that way. I would much rather see somebody start out like this and go rent equipment to get it done, because you can rent a little 4-gallon-a-minute pressure washer, and you can buy the downstream injector. If they ain't got it, you can buy the downstream injector, put it in there, and go wash and make $1,000 on a $100 rental, and versus the person that goes out and buys $25,000 worth of equipment and can't sell a job to save his life. So I'd much rather see it that way. Now, I know I'm going to get some haters on that, but that's just the way it is, dude. That's kind of like, so I had this analogy the other day. I was thinking about it with all the guns and, the big buzz in Virginia about the guns and stuff. Guns don't kill people. In fact, if you leave a gun in the holster, it won't do nothing. It's like a business owner. If he just leaves his gun in the holster, it don't do nothing. I can aim that gun. Just aim it all over the place. But if I never pull the trigger, I don't know if it went left, went right, hit the bullseye, went way left, way there. So if we just keep aiming and never pull the trigger, we never know what's going to work. And guess what? You know how you get better? By keep pulling that trigger. So, you know what? It's working up here. Maybe I should keep shooting up here because now it's bullets coming down in the bullseye. Or, wow, man, that's way right. So now we need to adjust it so we can bring it in. Marketing, getting business is like the guns that they were talking about in Virginia. We got to sit there and aim that. If we just sit there and aim and we never pull the trigger, then we're never going to know what's going to hit. We don't know if it's going to go left, right. It might not even hit the target. But you know what? Once I took that first shot and I know it didn't hit the target, then I need to figure out, okay, maybe I bring it down and see if it hits the target there. So this is some things that you got to do. You got to take that time. You got to do it and make it happen. Sorry on my little thing there. Hey, Jason, I'm in Florida and spent $175 in ads, $10 cost per click, and only got one call for $395. Should I keep pushing ads or just slow down until things pick up in the spring? First thing I would do is go see why are you spending so much money and not getting clicks? The other thing you got to look at is your landing page. If you got a crappy landing page with no call to actions, you're not going to get calls, dude. You got to have big call to actions. And I would see what people are searching. Go in there and negative keyword them. If this is where I got my negative keyword list in my membership that's got over 450 negative keywords. So that way people don't click on cheap, free, different things. So I don't know what they're clicking on. Did you ever do anything yourself, or you had an IT who set up your whole Google My Business, and Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram, web? This guy right here did it all. I learned it. At first, I paid somebody to do my website. Actually, the first couple websites I did myself, and then I paid somebody to do my website and SEO. They sucked, so I fired them. And then I learned how to do it. I took classes. I went to San Diego to learn there. I went to Chicago to learn about SEO. Guess what? Jason Guyman spent money to learn how to make money. These people and it ain't so much YouTube. I don't see it in the YouTube world, but I mean, it is in the YouTube world too. But in the Facebook groups, it's like, oh, you don't need to. Guess what? If you don't know how to do it, you got to learn how to do it. And people say you can learn how to do it for free. Yep. You know what happens with free? You're right. Everything on the internet is free, but you won't take it near seriously when you open that wallet and it hurts a little bit. You'll take it more serious. You'll figure it out and you'll do better. Just the way it is. Proportioning using 3/4 hose for bleach and H2O and a 3/8 line for my soap mix. Rule of thumb for mixing the soap using the directions on the jug. Assumed it's a batch week is too mix. 3/8 might actually be too big. It might actually suck too much of it. Got to spend money to make money. That's back to that shooting. I'm gonna shoot, see what it hits. It might not hit nothing. It's like that Florida dude. He spent money. So what do I need to do to change it? What do I need to bring that over to make sure that I'm getting clicks? Is it my landing page is bad? Is it I don't have negative keywords? Is it Florida is high dollar clicks in the first place? I mean, I'm running a campaign for a guy in Florida right now, and it's $12 an average click is the click. There's clicks on there, and you know how I can look at it? If you go into there and you can look up first position click, and when you scroll 3 pages on all your keywords and you're in the $50 and $60 range, there's a lot of competition down there. My tech is near non-existent. Word of mouth and working in healthcare has generated all my business. Then old folks love this Pollock. Hey, that's, if you got another job in that's a great way to do it. And here's the thing. If you don't know how to do tech, find somebody that does, that's very key to it. No, I'm not done yet. What? No, baby. My daughter's they're wanting to sleep out here in my office. We do the rock house. But again, this is some things that, I know I've kind of went on here, but you gotta you gotta spend money to make money, and it don't everything cost. Again, if you let me see what all I can say, signs, more signs. Spend $100 on signs and made over. Signs are another target, and you put them targets out, people will bite on them. I'm not 100%. I'm 100% for signs. In fact, the challenge, if you don't want to spend money on AdWords and that kind of stuff, my challenge to you would be go put out 25 signs a week. I'm going to see, I don't remember let me see what it is here. I'll look it up here. PressureWashHelp.com. Let me go to my pretty links here. Yard signs. If you go, there's a place that you can get signs for a little over $300. And with that $300, I guarantee you will make well over that a month. I guarantee you will make a lot of money. If you put out 25 signs a month, 100% you will make a lot of money. All right, I'm going to put it down in here. I hope this is right. Yep. PressureWashHelp.com/get signs. If you go through this link here, PressureWashHelp.com/get signs, I am affiliate for it, so I will make a little money off of it and feed my family and feed my little girl that wants to come out here. But you can go to PressureWashHelp.com/get signs, and signs will definitely make you money. I have no idea what the competition in my region is because I never see a sign and I never encounter advertising. Wonder if there are $99 guys. I can about guarantee there is. But you know what? Don't worry about it. With what you just said here, this is the best thing you can do. Don't even worry about it. If you don't worry about it, that's people get upset and they get this crap of, I got all this competition. I got a guy local here, Jason. He's just screwing my business. You know what? He never had a business from day one. He's been in business for 4 years, complaining the whole freaking time for 4 years. And you know what? There's plenty of money where he's at. If he was to have brain, he could get a lot more business. And I even tried to sit down with him and go to lunch with him, and he denied me like twice. So if you're not willing to learn and open up to other people, then that's your own fault. Don't complain that you suck. That's basically what happened. When you suck, you suck. So just don't be that person, because that person will never grow. And a lot of it isn't that he don't know how to wash, and it isn't even know that he don't know how to price. He don't know how to price. His pricing is so freaking low that he doesn't know how to price. You know, because he's got this mindset of what it thinks it needs to be. And what his problem is he's got a poor mentality. And when you got a poor mentality, you will think that, well, nobody will pay that. Well, bull crap, they will pay it. Do they want to go out with their family? Do they want to go to the soccer game? Nobody wants to spend all day pressure washing their house or pressure washing their driveway, and then the next 3 days they can't move because they've sat there with the wand and now they're all crippled up. Because that's what happens. I know it. You know how I know it? Because I've been doing this for 10 years and I've heard customers tell me this. So this is some things that that you definitely need to do. Jason, what are your honest thoughts on using SendGen? We signed up and intend to use it, but what are your thoughts? Voice Bomb, Radius Bomb, we have used the I have used we did have it, and we used Radius Bomb. It worked for the first couple months, and then it never really gave us the return on investment at all. And we tried it a couple times. Voice bombs, I think, could be good if you have a good list to sell to, but that's the key, But again, people call your phone all the time. People don't want to deal with that crap. Trying to figure out what I need to have my graphic designer do for me. Well, what do you want done? If you have established competition, work harder than them, put more signs out than them, do flyers, stay focused on Google My Business, Nextdoor, Facebook, do good work, and people will call you, and don't worry about your competition. Because you know what? When you're doing all that stuff right there, you ain't got time to worry about your competition, because you are head down, you're aiming, firing, and you're taking action. And by taking action, you don't have time to worry about all these other yahoos out there that don't know what the heck they're doing. And that is the truth. 100% truth right there. In fact, if you're going to look at competition, this is the only thing I would look at competition. Go look at the reviews and see what's bad about them. And what they're bad at, be excellent at. Because guess what? That's what they're bad at, and you be excellent. And you know what's probably going to be the most thing you do is answer your phone. You answer your phone and you will get work. It's amazing how just answering your phone and you get work. It's like, answer your phone and the phone keeps ringing and you keep getting work because you answer your phone. Answering your phone is 99% of the job. The other 1% is learning how to close. I'm not sure on pricing gutters and roofs yet, and I need to design a package sheet. Just price it, man. Don't be afraid. Roofs, we were when I was by myself, I was $600. I did lower it a little bit. My minimum was $600 because you know why? I hated getting on roofs. And people pay it. People pay it. They don't care. They just want them black streaks off. There's a lot of liability getting on a roof. First off, if you get on there and you fall off and you die, then you ain't got to worry about a whole lot because you're dead. But your family's got to worry about a whole lot. The next thing is if you get on a roof and you fall through or something, there's a lot of variables that you got to be careful on. We've done sign and door hangers. My other advertising, any other advertising that you recommend outside of the tech world? Thoughts on how important a logo is also. A logo ain't nothing. A logo is a logo. People want to say branding. A great book that you need to read is, I can't think of the name of it. It's something branding. What is it? And it talks all about, it's not just a logo. Logo means nothing. Because nobody, Pressure Wash Cincinnati logo, when we've been in business for 11 years, nobody knows what that logo is. Um, Branding. What's the name of that? It's something branding. I can't think of it. It's a great book to read. It talks about, it's kind of like if I say this phrase, you'll know who I'm talking about. Most of you will, because if you live there. My pleasure. That's branding, because I didn't even tell you who the business is. In fact, that same company that I just said, my pleasure, did a video and it went freaking viral, and they never said their name one time. And in that whole video, it was in Christmas time, they said my pleasure one time, which made you know who it was. But if you didn't hear that, you would have never know who that was. So Chick-fil-A has branded themselves of customer service. Their customer service is by far the best. And you know what happens by far when you're the best like that? They're knocking on number one restaurant in the country, and they're closed on Sunday. But yet they're still knocking on making chicken, doing chicken, and they're knocking on number one. Oh, so definitely signs, Gwen. Outside the tech world, I mean, Facebook ain't really techie. You can do Facebook, that kind of stuff. That's kind of my thought. Speaking of signs, working on 3 different signs. Got to stop the overthinking. Yes, keep it simple. Big service, big phone number. Big service, big phone number. Keep it simple. Little bitty, if you put it, little bitty web address. Big phone number, big service. One service, no more. Don't put no more services on it than one. House washing phone number. Little bitty web address if you're going to put it on there. Unless you got a real simple web address, they're not going to remember Bob's Pressure Washing LLC whatnot. They're not going to remember. S3 Pro Pressure Washing, because they're not. They're probably not even going to remember the phone number. But you know what they will do? They'll take a picture of that stupid thing, and that's how they remember it. People need to like and trust. $99 I can beat at $249. Most don't go on price. It's all more emotional. Most just wants them to answer the phone. If you get them a quote back, and they're good to go. I appreciate it. What's better sign? Exterior cleaning or pressure washing? I would either say pressure washing or house washing. Most of the time I do house washing, to be honestly. Or you can do, I think you can do it through that UZ marketing. You can do roof cleaning on one side and pressure washing on the other side, or try it both ways. Pressure washing exterior cleaning, it's like $25 to add a different side to it. So it's not that much. I started gutter pricing at $1 clean out and $1.50 a foot for gutter brightening. And $1 of clean out is cheap. Go more than that, dude. People will pay it. You're up on a ladder, it's dangerous. And the best kind to do it is when you go up and you get a ball out of the gutter and you're done. You make $200. Anyone do the dinner and bar advertising at all? I pin cards at the local places where they retired. The guys have, go to different. I mean, I never had much luck with it. So, wow, we got 55 people on here. Sunday night, I will have Cody will be on here from Southeast. I pray that it will work. I think I figured out why it didn't work last time, so I'm going to shoot name again and hope it hits. But I will have Cody on here on Sunday night. We're going to talk a little bit about business. We're going to talk a little bit about, I'm sure we'll talk about Washathon. kind of how he grew his business. That's kind of what I want to get people. I want to bring people on here with me to help you all, kind of figure out the things and stuff. Um, did you say, yep, I did. 10 minutes away from my house. Do you use them for signs and stuff? I do use them for signs and stuff, for sure. Hey, who gave me the thumbs down, Pecker? um, let's see here. Jason, I can't answer my phone when I'm at work. I'm thinking of hiring a call service that will relay the information that need bigger. What's your take on that? Absolutely. You can do Jill's office. You can do April Dotson with BidSlap. And if you use House Call Pro, or if you use Responsibid, if you use Responsibid, they will take all the information and it will automatically send the quotes out for it in the whole 9 yards. So this is something that you definitely by far can do. And it's 100% to keep you busy. They'll do it for you, and it's not that expensive at the end of the day. Not expensive at all. Thanks for the advice on taking pictures at different locations. We've been taking pictures at all of our containers for geotagging purposes and uploading them in GMB since you brought it up. Absolutely, dude. White glove dumpster, that is very important. And you can even do a post by doing it from that location and do a post there of saying dumpster rental at Walmart in Florence. I'm just saying different things is what I would maybe even do a post of it about that. What's a good starting price for gutter cleaning for, let's say, $100 or $1,500 and under house? $150, $200 sounds good to me. I don't like getting up there, so sorry if you missed it saying. Cody is awesome. All you guys have helped me get my rig working. Cody started washing houses at 10 years old. I don't know about that, but I've been pressure washing for a long time because I used to pressure wash heavy equipment when I got out of high school and when I was in college, and it sucked. Being out there in freaking 20-degree weather, and you'd be spraying ice by the time it was done. I offer 2 options for gutter cleaning service: regular cleaning and flushing gutters and downspouts with water. People always have their gutters downspout. And here's the thing about gutters, guys. This is a service that you can offer 2 times a year, 3 times a year, but definitely every year. This is something that you can get a repeating customer every year. And this is where you need to be in a CRM, so that way you can email them and say, hey, this fall is ready to be done. Is the book Building a Story Brand by Don Miller? No, but that is a good book also. That is definitely a good book. Let me see if I can look it up here before I get off here. I think Amazon has it. Branding. What's it called? Let me look it up here, guys, and that way I will. Shoot, what's it called? There it is. Primal Branding. I'll put a picture of it up here. Primal Branding is a very good book to read. It is definitely something to read for you to. I did the audio book. But Primal Branding is a great book to read. It talks a lot about branding and different things about it and what you need to know about it. Tell me about this setup trailer. I'm going to need more equipment and not have time to build. Let's do it. Gina, if you want me to, if you want to be this, I'll sell it right now for. I'm probably going to put it up for 10. I may do more, but if you do it now, it'll be for 10. It's going to have an 8-gallon a minute machine on it. It's going to have all hose reels on it, all 3 hose reels, water. it's going to have a 65-gallon tank, 65-gallon water tank, and it's going to have a 50-gallon soap tank. It's 100% aluminum. I'm going to clean the aluminum up. It's kind of it's been sitting out, but I'm going to clean the aluminum up. The trailer's actually 2 years old, so I'm going to clean the aluminum up. The boards look brand new. I'm not worried about that. It's just something that I am wanting to, like I said, I'm going to build it. I'm going to try to get it built. I'm going to try to get it built before it ain't Gina. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It's Brianna. We spoke the other night. Okay. Oh, sorry. um, sorry. So that is what it's going to be. Oh, are you where are you located at? I'm sorry, I never said I was good with names. A good tagline for me: need shirts for me. Po wash. And what that book you talked about, Profit First. Profit First is a very good book too. Anyone do commercial window cleaning? It's Brian. Okay, Brian. That's who. Okay, so you're from New York. New York. So I am going to be doing that trailer. It will be completed. It will have everything on to be able to pressure wash, soft wash, roof clean, house wash, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I know who you are now, Brian. I don't know what I was thinking, but I do remember you. So it does show Gina. Damn it, that's what he put. Kevin put. Um, but again, again, if you all would like to learn more about pressure wash or about training and stuff, you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/training or pressurewashhelp.com/membership. You'll find out everything out there. Again, if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/giveaway, I am giving that I will be giving more. I'm going to start giving more and more stuff away. If I have any distributors out there that want to donate something to me, and I will do that for sure. So that is something that I would do if I have anything donated to me. So that way I don't have to pay for it. But the shirts I actually got to pay for. I'm gonna give away some stuff, so that way my goal is to get. That's how I'm gonna get to 20,000 people, and it's also how I'm gonna build an email list, because email lists sell. So guess what? Even you all need to get email lists. Email lists are very important. I'm thinking about buying a Fat Boy half pressure tech for mainly roofs and thoughts. Yeah, you can do that. I buy them on Amazon too. So them are some things we're working. Do you recommend a water-fed pole system for window cleaning to avoid ladders? Absolutely. We do that quite a bit. That is something that is definitely by far a good upsell. You can get a lot of money out of it and not spend you 20 minutes and add another $150 to $200 to your bill. We won't tell anyone else. Hey, Jason, I was talking to you the other night about using aluminum brightener. The guy, mix ratio 1.5 to half of brightener, 12 ounces of muriatic acid. What do you think this for rust and clay? I'd say don't do it. What you got there, you got an explosive. I'd be very careful. Honestly, with rust and red clay, you can do it with that, but aluminum brightener, just be careful. I would definitely look at F9. I know it costs more money. It costs probably twice as much money, but it's a lot safer than what you're going to be careful with there. So just be careful with it. The last thing you want to do is get blown up. Make sure you don't put no aluminum brightener or acid in with bleach, because it will, and especially in a pump up sprayer, because the pump up sprayer will become little pieces flying everywhere. So just be careful. All right, guys. I got to go. I'm actually doing my captain's test for tomorrow to try to get promoted at the firehouse. So I got to get up early and put my monkey suit on. I hate dressing up. Dressing up, I hate it. I hate wearing anything other than t-shirts and maybe a few polos. That's not my favorite thing. I much rather. So you probably never see me on here in a suit and tie unless you're very lucky, or somebody died. And it'd have to probably be my mom or something like that. I don't even wear that for that kind of stuff. So just I do have to get up early. Again, I will be back on here Sunday night. I did just set out a video today, and it's from that trailer build I did last week. If you've asked questions, I've actually started. I've actually started doing some. I've actually started doing some videos, and they're actually being pretty. I'm bringing a lot of information in to help you out. And it'll be just like this. So this is something that is very you will start seeing some of those videos come out in the next weeks, or in the next few weeks too. So if you've got any questions, definitely go to pressurewashhelp.com/ask. And I will answer your questions. I'm a little bit backlogged, so it might take me a little bit. It took me about 5 hours to get through about 10 of them, because I'm trying to get the best information for you and every information that I can get for you. So go ahead, if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/ask, and I will answer those questions for you. Thank you all. Have a great night. Have a great week. And I hope to see you on Sunday night.